Hello, today I'm going to be showing you how to make this really cool keychain right here. So it's really easy and well, let's get started. So I guess I'll just start a new file. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start with a new plane, and we're just going to do the top plane. And so it's really simple. All we're going to do is we're going to start with a rectangle, and we're going to put this at any size. Generally for a a regular keychain, I usually do 25 millimeters high and about 80 millimeters wide, like that. And so and then you can also select all these and press X to turn it into a construction line so it doesn't mess up your geometry, like that. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to create, down here to this text right here, and we're just going to start right here at the origin, and we're going to zoom it all the way over so it surrounds the whole box. So now it's going to look like this, and so now we can type in whatever we want. So I'm just going to type in hello, like it said in the video, and when you open it up, it's actually going to show, it's going to be in, I think it's Arial. It's going to be an Arial, and the height is going to be 10. So you probably want to use 12, so just turn that to 12, and then the alignment's also going to be like this. So you're going to want to center the alignment, and also turn it in bold and italic, which will help with the printing and make it look pretty cool. So after that, we're just going to press OK, and so now it's going to look like this, and that's pretty much all we need to do for that part of the setup. So now we press Finish Sketch, like that, and so now we can already start extruding it. So we just press E for extrude, or the button's right there, and we just press the the font text stuff, and we're just going to go 5 millimeters, which should be pretty good for most types of keychains. So we're just going to press OK, and it's going to look like this. And so now what we need is we need a plate underneath it to connect all the letters. So it's actually really simple to do that. So all we're going to do is we're going to go underneath it, and what we're going to do is we're going to just press on one of these letters. It doesn't really matter which one. I'm just going to do this L right here, and we're going to press Create Sketch, like that. And so now it's going to flat out like this, and all these different letters are going to be right here. So now what we need to do is we need to project it, so then we can actually use it on our model and be able to use it for the offset. So we're going to press P, which is going to give us the project, and what we're going to do is we're actually just going to click on the inside of the body like this, and so it's going to select the whole entire thing, and we're going to do that to all of them except for the one you selected for the sketch, because that doesn't really matter and already is selected. So you just press OK, and now all these blue dots are going to come up, purple dots, and these are going to show that they've been projected. And so now we can start making offsets. So we're going to press O for offset, and we're just going to press the outside of each of the letters, and 2 or 3 millimeters should be perfectly fine. So I'm going to do 2, and just like that. And now we're just going to do that for the rest of the letters. It's just really simple. You just go like that. And if you have a gap inside of your different things, like if it says like #1 mom or something like that, then you will want to connect them later. I could show you an example of that in a minute, but so we just connect all those like that, and so now as you can see they're all connected, and so now we just press Finish Sketch, and now we can press the home button, or you can just turn it around like this. So now it's like that. And so now all we have to do is, now we're going to extrude all these parts we just made. So we're going to press the top, so it's on the top like that, and then we can just press extrude, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to select all of these places right here around, and sometimes there's going to be little crevices that are going to mess it up. Sometimes that happens. It happened in 1 or 2 of mine, so it's really simple just to fix it. You'll probably have to zoom in a little bit, and it's pretty simple. So after that, we just have all those selected, and so now we can start extruding. So we're going to extrude 3 millimeters, because that's going to give us 2 millimeters of showing, and it actually went the opposite direction because it's pointed down. So it's really simple. You just turn it to -3, like this. Just give it a minute. And so now it looks like this. You can press OK, and give it a second. And there we go. That is the writing part of the keychain, and all we have to do is add the hole for the keychain. So this part's really simple. All we're going to do is we're going to go back to the sketch. We're going to right click it and press edit sketch. And so now we're going to be in the sketch that we were just a minute ago. Now we're going to go to our first letter right here, and we're going to create a circle right here, a 2-point circle, just like this. And we're just going to find a spot, you know, whatever works. I'm just going to do like right there. And so now we're going to make this circle right here, and just try to make it generally straight, and go about 8 millimeters should be fine, like that. And now we're going to offset it and turn that into 2 millimeters to give it some extra thickness, so then it works better, like that. And so now we're going to press finish sketch. Give it a second. Alright, and so now the sketches is actually going to, right here, it's not going to be extruded yet because we didn't select it for our extrusion. So you can go onto the extrusion right here, and this will show us when we extrude it, and you can include this to the extrusion like this. And give it a second. There we go. So now this is going to be the same height as all the other stuff, and that looks great. You could totally do that, but I'm going to change it so then it is a little bit shorter. Just makes it look kind of better, in my opinion. So we're going to let it load, and now we're going to press E for extrude, and just grab this ring, and I'm going to put it at -2, like that. So now we press enter, and hide the sketch, and so now we have this ring right here, and this is where you can put it on your keychain. It's really cool, and all we have to do now is, well, I mean, it's pretty much done if you want it to be done, but we can also add some fillets right here to make it look a little bit nicer if you want to. So how we do that is we just go over here, and we're going to go to down here to modify, and we're going to press fillet. It's also right up here, and just going to press that. And now we're going to press these two lines right here, and mine actually has this little interruption right here, so I can just go on there too. And I think it's 1 millimeter, like that. Oh, it doesn't work that way. So okay, so it seems like this piece right here doesn't want to turn into a fillet, so we can just deselect that, and let's see, tangents, we're going to go 1 millimeter, and it should just work like that. You know, sometimes it'll kind of mess up like that, but it's okay. And that's pretty much it. And so now this is your keychain, and it looks pretty cool. And yeah, you can completely customize it however you want, and you can say whatever you want. Now, if you are going on here and you have a, if you go back to this part right here, and your text actually has like 2 words or something, so like if we go on here and like we just, like, I don't know, just add an M there or something. So so now this has a space right here, and when we finish sketch, it's gonna take a minute to load right here because we're changing all this geometry. Here, I'm gonna delete this fillet right here. So now what we got to do is so the extrusion worked right here, and so now we just keep looking, and right here, so if you can see, if we do an offset in just a minute, so go here, and looks like it's having a problem with the word. Not sure what that's about. Here, I could try a different word really quick. So yeah, you just go in here. I don't know what's up with it. If something like this happens, you can use a different font or something like that. There's some really similar fonts. So we just press OK and finish sketch, and give it a second. There we go. So now we're going to go back to this part right here, and we're going to rotate twice to get to the bottom, and now we're going to offset this one. So we're actually going to project it. Okay, and now we're going to do an offset, and now we're going to go 2 millimeters like the other ones. And if you see right here, it actually doesn't quite reach, which is the problem, and it can happen to you. So the way to fix that is sometimes you can add like 3 millimeters, you can make the border 3 millimeters, or you can just connect them using lines, which is really simple. So you just go to lines right here, and we're just going to find 2 points that look like they'll go together pretty well. So we can just press like this one, and then maybe just go straight and like that. Give it a second. There we go. And then we can just do another one. Let's say like right here. And you can do this however you like. This is just the way I can do it. And you press finish sketch. Give it a second. Alright. And now we just we're going to go to the second sketch, and we're actually going to extrude. Oh, this is the sketch, sorry. We're actually going to go to the extrusion right here, and we're going to select all this. So we're going to go here, here, and select all these. And this is getting pretty big because all these different areas right here, they have curves and everything, and that can really be hard on your computer. So we just give it a minute. There we go. And so now this is connected like this, and it looks kind of cool. You can change it however you want. You can add fillets, which is really simple. You just go down here and you press F for fillet, and then you can, just add a fillet or something like that, just to add that, and then add it, just all of the corners like this, if you want to. You totally don't have to. It's just kind of an aesthetic thing that you can do if you want. There we go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And so that's pretty much it. And if you have any problems, you can look online and you'll probably find something. So I hope you like this video and have a good day.